You click me. Say bye bye to rejection. Say bye bye to rejection. Say bye bye to rejection. Stick to the end. Go and watch this one. Go and watch this one. Go and watch this one. Then come back for this part 4. Then rush to Goodnovel and tell them that you're coming, you're here now to write. You don't gather momentum from Victor's channel. Let's dive into the video. I'm going to be telling you how to avoid rejection once again on Letterlux, Goodnovel, and other platforms. All right, so I'm here with another tips. Remember now, if it's not juicy content, if it's not value, I don't put it out here on my channel. All right, without further ado, let's quickly go to the points I have for you today. Now, for your female lead character set, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm just going to go straight immediately. It is important to create a female lead who is not just a collection of popular traits, who is a fully realistic character with her own strengths, weaknesses, goals, fears, and growths. I'm going to take it again. It is important to create a female lead who is not just a collection of popular traits, but a fully realistic character with her own strengths, weaknesses, growths, fears. I've said this in many of my videos. Treat your female lead like she's a real human being. Every human has these qualities, have a flaw, have a temperament. Like me, I'm choleric in nature. So think of what is unique about your characters, about your female lead. Do you get me? What are her fears? These are the things you should write first before saying you want to go and apply for a contract. Stop rushing. Stop rushing. Zukwanike, yes, I'm talking to you. Stop rushing. Try and calm down. Grab your jotters and come closer. Stop rushing. Sit down. Ask yourself, what is this my female lead character now? What are her strengths in this novel? What are her weaknesses? What are her motivations? What are her goals? What is that thing she wants to achieve in this my story? And how do I come in as a devil, as an obstacle, as a writer that understands his onion, to make her not to achieve those things on time by introducing conflict and tensions and obstacles? Do you get me? So you need to ask yourself this question. Your female lead should be realistic. Stop writing AI characters that you slap and they will not react. Characters that will break the person's heart and the person will not react emotionally in that paragraph, in that section, in that scene. So please and please think about it like a real human being. If your boyfriend break your heart, will you just go and sleep? Will you just go and sleep? Will you just move on? Some people will be writing, some newbies, the male lead broke the female lead's heart, divorced the female lead, and in the next chapter they're already with another man. Who does that? If it's how relationship is in this life, nobody wants to be in a relationship. What is it? Your boyfriend just serve you what they call it, breakup notice, and in the next week you're with Chikobi. If you cannot do it, then why do it to your characters? They just finish a very chaotic relationship with the male lead and they got divorced, and you don't even give them a moment of reflection to process the divorce or to process their life, think about their life. They are already in a real relationship. Is it how they do in real life? They are not realistic. You're not making them realistic, because in real life that cannot happen. If a lady got a breakup, she's going to relax for like 1 month before she even gets to have anything to do with another guy. Do you get me? She's going to relax. Do you get me? So make your characters in your novels literally relax after the breakup. Give them some time to think about their life, to think about their growth. Life is not about sexes. Life is not about boyfriend, girlfriends, male lead, female lead, catching feelings and all the rest. There's a life outside that. So if your characters will not be realistic if they just dive into relationship in the next chapter, you just be like, shoo. That's what this writer they do. Do you get me? So you get rejected. This is one of the things you get that make you get rejected. All right. The next point, you have to like this video if you're getting value. Like this video, yes, I'm coming for you. I'm going to scratch your eyes. All right. Now the next one again you need to do is make the female lead. Remember, I'm talking about the female lead. I'm going to talk about the female lead and the male lead. You don't want to miss. Grab your jotter, come closer. This will be a lot to unpack. All right. Now make her vulnerable and flawed. What do I say? Make her vulnerable and flawed. A female lead who has vulnerabilities or flaws can be more relatable and dimensional. Usually, they are limited by their identity, omega, slave, breeder, root, hybrid, human in a werewolf form, capacity, maybe by their capacity, maybe they are wolfless and all the rest. Or maybe they are from a poverty family, a poverty stricken family, they are in debt, they are living at the mercy of somebody, or their family has one of their family member has a very terrible illness that they need money to cure or they need money to handle. So make sure you paint this scenario that your female lead is weak, vulnerable, and has a flaw. Like me, one of my flaws is that I easily get angry. Yes, I easily get angry. In fact, if you meet me 2 years back, you will not even talk. I don't slap you. Yes, I dey challenge the parliament. That's by the way. That's for me. So your characters, what is their flaw? Ask yourself, this male lead, what is his flaw? What are his strengths? This female lead, what is her flaw? What's her shortcoming? She loves anything under the trousers, anything third leg. Once she sees it, but that's her flaw. She's loosed. She's not reserved. That could be her flaw. The male female lead, the male lead on could be he loves drinking. Whenever he hears or he perceives any drinks around, he just wants to drink. That could be a flaw. He stays late at night. He loves girls that reveal their body. He doesn't know how to keep his hand off it. He loves succulents and whatever boobs. Do you get? That could be his flaw. So think about the flaws of your characters because human beings have flaws, including your pastor has a flaw. Those churchy people that are around my channels, I know them. They have a flaw. So you want to make sure that you give your characters a flaw. That's the one flaw. Do you get me? That's the one flaw. Number two, your female lead should be kind and compassionate. Do you get me? A female lead who is kind, compassionate, and treats others with respect is often loved by the readers. This is what I call likable characters. You want to make her likable, the positive traits can make her more likable and admirable. Usually, she will choose to sacrifice herself to satisfy people, please people, even if it's on her own detriment. Do you see what I use now? Take note of this. Grab your jotter. Have you taken it down? All right. Now I said make her kind and compassionate in such a way that her husband is doing her some things, but she doesn't even know how to kind of. She just still have hope that this their whole marriage thing is gonna work. For example, you're writing a divorce book, or maybe husband and wife, ex situation, secretary, woman. You get that kind of storyline. So paint your female in such a way that she's weak. Yes, the husband might be cheating on her, but she still believes that her husband is going to come around one day, is going to change. She still have hope for her husband. Do you get me? So, and she doesn't really believe what people say at her back about her husband. Oh, I saw your husband kissing somebody. I saw your husband with another woman. She'll be like, she doesn't react quickly. That's how your female should behave. They are pained, it's paining them, but they don't really come out to be very bossy, to react and come and shake everywhere like Nigerian women normally do when they catch their husband cheating, or vice versa. Do you get? So they are always calm, reserved. That's why you need to invoke more emotions. See, invoke more emotions. You see yourself get a contract. Invoke more emotions in that chapter. Make it to be emotional. Make it emotional. Don't blame editors for saying your story is not emotional. Do you get me? A hack you can use. Let me tell you a hack you can use to write emotional scene. Have you been in a situation whereby you offended your mother and she just start crying? Oh, my son wants to kill me. Think about that atmosphere that she's crying. How can you describe that atmosphere? How is her heart? How is her facial expression? What was she saying? All these things can help you write emotional scenes. Your girlfriend came to you as a friend, her fellow girlfriend, explain what her ex did to her. How is her countenance when she's explaining it? they bought her iPhone 13 Pro Max and someone snatched it when she was crossing the road. How does she say it? How does she come back to tell you that thing that happened to her? What are the emotions on her face? How does she? Do you get me? Look at what is happening in real life. Relate it to your novels. That's why you're not getting contract because you're just summarizing it. Relate it to your novels. Look at people that you're family that are emotional. Look how dramatic when you want to start the emotional concert in the house. That your mom that's always emotional to your dad. Look at how she does it. What does she say? Look at her weddings, her facial expression. Show it. Write it down. See, as a ghostwriter, if me and you quarrel, I'll use you as one of my characters if you don't know. They run, oh. Me and you no quarrel. Because if we quarrel, I'll drag you and make you my either one of my villains in my novels. That game will show me something for school today. In my department. Don't worry, I'll make her one of my character. I'll drag you and make you one of my characters. So avoid me. Be like that as a writer. If you go outside, you see somebody that behaves cruel to you, make the person your character. Write that character like that person. That your lecturer that is very, very, very saucy. He feeds everybody in the department. Make him one of your character and paint the situation so it will look real. It will look real. Once it is real, the editors can relate with it. Do you get me? That's why they say your story is emotional. You'll be wondering, your story is not emotional. You'll be wondering, what should you put again to make it emotional? You have tried. Listen and watch emotional things. Emotional scenes. Real life emotional scenes between husband and wife, between really engaged couples that just starts crying. Oh, he proposed to me. What is the facial expression? What is the countenance of that proposal? As you're watching, you're jotting down, okay, her heart melted. Let me write it down. Heart melted. Her mouth was in a certain way. She raised the eyebrows. She raised an erect. Do you get? You're writing it down. Okay. She said these words. You're writing it down. I also said this thing in how to write erotic scenes, bad scenes that you're gonna put 18 plus. I said this in one of my videos. You don't watch my videos till the end, so you're not gonna grow. I said if you want to write a bad movie, an erotic story very well, you should watch bad movies. When you're watching bad movies, you take note of how the female lead is shouting, is screaming, is mourning. You're writing it down. See, if you want to be a writer, stop relying on Google Docs. Have a jotter. Come to my lodge, come to my house. You will see jotters. You see jotters are in my house, scattered everywhere. If I have a concept I want to teach and I'm skeptical about it or I don't understand it, I will not go to YouTube with earpiece. What I go to YouTube with is my jotter, not in my phone. A proper jotter. That's why it's as if when I'm teaching, I know too much. I know how to break things down. I know how to explain things. Many YouTubers cannot teach like me, and I'm a Nigerian, so I'm unique in my own way. I'm not changing for anybody. This is something that sets me apart. I know how to explain this because I jot down a lot. Stop going to YouTube videos with empty hand. Go with a jotter. Go with a motive. Go with a motive that you're not enough of you listening to videos passively. If not, you will keep coming back to that video. Why not go with a jotter and jot it down once and for all? So when you're writing, you just look at your jotter. Okay, this YouTuber said something like this. Okay, let me implement it in my novel when I'm writing. Simple. Why are you stressing yourself? You like stress, so you like stress. Some people still scope out this video now. Like you. Now the next thing, you want to make her independent. Independent. A female lead who is capable, independent, and can stand up for herself is often admired by readers. Now, most times, it depends on the kind of trope you're writing. If you're writing she strikes back kind of trope, maybe she was betrayed before, or she was divorced, she now struck back. She now came back to show her ex Pepe. Do you get? You could make her strong in that kind of situation, but if it's a weak storyline, weak female lead kind of setting, then you make her independent. Do you get? in such a way that she can stand up for herself, but she will not do it in such a way that it will be kind of dominant. It will show a kind of dominancy in her traits. You don't want to do it like that, all right? Now, she doesn't necessarily need to be physically strong. Her strength can be shown through her intelligence, how she handles situation, how she handles gossips from supporting female leads, how she handle gossip from what people are telling her, what the outside world is telling her. We saw your husband somewhere. Your husband is cheating. Your husband did this. How does she handle those situations? Can make her what? Independent and strong. It's the way you handle something as an adult. It gives you this kind of strong vigor to keep pushing forward despite what is happening. Do you get me? So take note of that. What's her strength? Her emotional resilience. Do you get? How is she able to handle this situation that her husband or the female or the male lead is making her go through? Do you get me? Her determination to keep pushing forward. Don't forget, what is her determination? You want to nail an answer to this question in that your first draft, in that your outline you're writing. Stop rushing. So you want to nail an answer to it. What are her determinations? Do you get me? This character set usually appears after the female lead has grown up, after she has experienced betrayal, danger, death, and dilemma. Do you get? So she's now going to grow and what be now very 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 bold, optimistic, and what independent. All right. Now another one again is the male lead character set. Now let's go over to the male lead character set. Crack your hands, crack your hands. If you've gotten to those points, crack your hands and give this video a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't be stingy. Share the video. You have thousands of people on Facebook shouting rejection, rejection. In that your WhatsApp group, there's so many people that are struggling to get a contract. Why not share it to them? Just copy all my videos and go and share to them so it can change their life. Don't be selfish. All right. Now I'm going to go to the male character set. I'm going to read with my phone. It is important to create a balanced and multidimensional character that fits within the context of your story. The male lead should have his own strengths, weaknesses, motivations, and personal growth. Alright? I'm going to explain this. So what do I mean by even the male lead should not be exempted? He's a human being, so he should have his own fears, his own motivations, his own personal growth. Why you're getting rejected? Because you failed to do all these things before starting to write your book. Ozubo will kill you. Yes, I'm talking to you. Ponzi scheme, that spirit of doing things fast will soon kill you right now. Yes, I'm saying it's you I'm talking to. Come on, go back and go and sit down. Draft that up very well. Every time, open Google Docs, chapter 1, you start writing. No outline, no planning. No asking of some questions to yourself. What will happen to this character? Who is this character? What are the conflicts? What are the core struggle? You just want to write. If I come here and say they are giving you rejection, if I slap you now, you receive sense. What is it? Fail to do the core thing, which is planning. Plan first. Drafts. I told my students something. You need to have a messy first draft. Have it. Making me raise my voice. Let's quickly continue. Now, your male should not be exempted. He should have a motivation. He should have a course. He should have a temperament. He should have his own weaknesses. What are his own weaknesses? Maybe his weaknesses is that he can't stay a day without putting his whatever in a cherry. You know what I mean, huh? Bad eggs here. You know. That could be his weaknesses. Because some men are like that. It's relatable, it's believable, it's realistic. When you put that as his flaw, or as his shortcomings, your editors can relate to it because it happens in real life. Some men cannot control their third legs. Do you get me? Now I'm gonna go to the next point I wrote here. Make him possessive, protective, and caring at the same time. This is the hack that those people that like scrolling will not see because they like scrolling past videos, skipping through videos. They don't know how to watch a video to the end. So this hack is for your advantage that I've watched to this point. Make your male lead protective, caring, possessive at the same time. Protective, caring, possessive, dominance. I said something in one of my videos, this one, I said something that if you have your uncle that is very, very possessive, you know this Igbo song, the lion, the conqueror, the lion is here. That your uncle that carries his shoulder like this, it could make him your male lead. Yes. You now ask yourself, this is my uncle now. What are his core struggles? What is that thing he wants to achieve? What are his fears? Who is this person that is in his life that poses as a threat to him? Relate it to your novel. I'm giving an example that you should relate to your novel. Who is this? What is his love interest? Who do he love? He loves this guy. He's so jealous that he don't want to see this guy around any other guy. He'll just tell the girl, stay in my house, marry me, don't go anywhere. I will employ a nanny to do the food, to do the laundry, to take care of our children. Just stay in my house. Just marry me. Get married to me. Don't cheat on me. Be devoted. Is it money you want? Take money. They are jealous. They are caring. They are overprotective, and they are dominant. They are egocentric beings. Because men are naturally egocentric. So why make your male lead not egocentric in nature? When men are naturally egocentric beings. So make it realistic by making them egocentric too. Make them proud. Some men, if a visitor comes and gives the wife something, that can be an offense. Do you see it now? So think your characters, like what are those situations that will be an offense in their eyes? Do you get me? To be like, why didn't that sack letter or that quick notice or maybe that the landlord gave, the landlord brought to the family, why didn't it pass through him? Why did it have to pass through the wife? So many pick offense. Now, their reasons might be they are trying to protect their wife from being snatched by the landlord indirectly. They have kind of social insecurities. Think about your characters like that and write it like that. You get a contract. They love their wife. They don't want anything to happen to them. But at the same time, they kind of cage them. Don't go anywhere. Stay with me. I love you so much. Don't go anywhere. You need water? Take water. You need bobby hair? Take bobby hair. They provide everything. They're overly caring. Just a common WhatsApp call, WhatsApp message, they saw from another guy. They're already flaming up. Make your mail deal like that. He loves her quite alright. But sometimes he just behaves somehow. But he truly loves her. But he himself can't even admit it. They are so dominant that they can't even admit that they love somebody. Do you get me? They want this kind of, how will I go to her first? She loves me, she should come. But they are crushing her. They're crushing on her too. They're crushing on your female lead. They are like, I don't want to go first. They are egocentric. Men are like that. Some men are like that now. You check it. When you write your novels, impute it. And come and thank me later. I love you. The next point you want to take note of, are you still here or you've run away? You've run away, right? I pay with you. You're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out on the juicy tips. You're gonna miss out on the juicy tips. Now the next one is you're gonna make your male lead to have a troubled past. Yes, all those things are gonna shape and make his character development believable. Why do I say you should have a troubled past? You should have a backstory so that when your editors look at your mail, they'll be like, okay, now I see the character development is actually going well because this author made us to understand that, or this writer made us to understand that this was what made the male lead behave like this. So this was his backstory that prompted him to be acting this way. Probably he was maltreated from childhood. So now all of a sudden he makes money, so he's trying to get revenge. That makes him dominant. That's a backstory. That's a troubled past. Human beings don't just do things. Everything happens for a reason. So think about the backstory of your characters before writing that first chapter. Ask yourself, what are the backstories that's going to shape my character to grow? Now, it's either he's going to now meet a woman, his motive was to get back at all those people that offended him from childhood, that bullied him, or his uncles and aunties that made him not to go to school, that maltreated him. So now a woman will not come into his life, the female lead will not come into his life and salvage the situation. Now you can now see the character development is believable, it is relatable, it is realistic. She wanted to get revenge, but now a female lead comes into the line, they now fall in love. The female lead calms his heart, shower him with love. He no longer wants revenge again. He's now a peaceful man. He has now grown from a character that wanted revenge to a character that is now peaceful, to a character that now loves people, because his female lead came into the picture. You introduce the female lead, her journey, her own journey will be settled. But first of all, she's there. She's in this story to help the male lead grow. Do you see it now? She's in that story to help the male lead grow. The female will be like, revenge is not everything. Honey, we could be in love. We could be at peace with people. Do you get me? If you're not in my G12 training, this thing I'm giving on my YouTube channel is rubbish. It might be so much value you think you're seeing on my YouTube channel. When you enter my G12 community, your jaw will drop. 40k, you're in. The first link on my YouTube channel will take you to where you purchase the course and you're in for life. My G12 masterclass, you're going to learn ghostwriting basics, you're going to learn ghostwriting for foreign companies, you're going to learn social media ghostwriting, you're going to learn LinkedIn optimization, positioning yourself as an authority, getting jobs on Discord and other secret platforms, even aside Goodnovel and Letterlux Pocketfm. It's packed and I can follow you up. One thing about me, my follow up is top notch. So start saving up. If you have the money, opt in immediately, because what I'm giving here is nonsense compared to what I give in my YouTube channel, what I give in my masterclass on Telegram. It is mind blowing. It is mind blowing. We go live. Even if you're the dumbest person in writing, if you enter there, oh gosh, forget it. Let's continue. Are you getting value? Hit on the like button and share this video. Are you getting value? Hit on the like button immediately and subscribe to join the family. Stop spying. You're welcome to this channel. Join the family. Turn on post notification. Do you get the point? Now the next thing you want to do to your male lead, you want to make him charming. Yeah, your male lead should be handsome, should be cute. Girls love cute guys. Girls love very handsome guys. Your female lead love what? Handsome guys. That's going to they're going to see at first sight and be like, literally squint. And literally be like, oh my gosh, so much like this guy. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Do you get? Make him charming. Make him what? Charming. And maybe one of the female lead flaws is that she doesn't know how to keep her eyes off cute guys. She's definitely going to fall for that trap. Are you saying? Make him a playboy. He's a playboy, he's a fuck boy. All these things are going to help his character development look realistic. Because there's some boyfriends you have, they just want to knock you and go. They just want to eat you smuggle. I had bad friends in uni that was their jobs. They knock you, you come. They are cute guys. You go and meet them. They don't like you, but they'll be playing along. They're playboys. If you ever had an experience with a playboy, think about your experience with that playboy and write your experience as a story. It will get accepted because it's realistic, so you can write it well. What did the playboy do to you? Narrate it in your story. A lot is going to happen on this channel. If you're not subscribed, you're missing. A lot is happening. Join the family. Now the last tip on my list, make your male lead understanding and respectful as he grows. As his character development improves, you want to make him understanding and what? Make him develop. Alright? Now this is where your character development comes in. Make sure that as your story progresses, he should grow. He should be able to what? Grow. Alright? Now this is all for this video. If you got value, make sure you join my Q&A section. I started it about 2 days ago. Make sure you join so you can ask your questions. I'm entertaining questions on my YouTube channel. If you're not asking questions, I don't know how you're gonna grow in this space. So make sure you ask your question and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.